Shalom, 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 Yasha Allah. Shalom, family. Ashar Kag Sakawaf. Happy Feast of Tabernacles, day 3. As the sun went down upon us earlier. Shalom, family. Who's up with me tonight? Who's up? Who's up? Who's up? Kwame Yasha Allah. Shalom. So today, as I promised y'all, I'll try to go live as much as I can throughout the 8 days. Happy Feast of Tabernacles, day 3. All praises to Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. Hope everybody had a blessed Shabbat. Shalom, Amina. we ain't gonna bother you tonight. We was having fun last night, this morning, video calling people, messing with people in their tents. Had a good time. But Shalom, family. All praise to Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai Braka Thumb to the Akim. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai Shema Thumb Done to the sisters. Kwame Shalom. Hey, Shalom, Michaela. Shalom. So we here in the building. We're gonna go over a few scriptures like we've been doing every night. For the third day of Tabernacles, or third night of Tabernacles. Hope everybody is well, safe. We good out here in New York. Them floods was pretty bad, you know, especially certain parts of Brooklyn. But we out here deep in Long Island, so we're fine. All praise to the Most High, Yahushai. Anybody with family in the New York area, check on your family. You know, all praise to the Most High, Yahushai. A lot of my family's in Brooklyn. So I had to check on my family. All praise to the Most High. Everybody's good. Still waiting to hear back from my 2 oldest children, so they can let me know they good, you know. But if you got Shalom Adataya, if you got Shalom Yatai, Shalom Badia Yak, Shalom everybody that's coming in. If you have family in the Brooklyn, no, well, hell, if you got family in the New York area, check on them, all right? Check on them because them floods was kind of bad in New York, in Brooklyn. All right, I saw some images today. I got some images today. A couple of people sent me some videos, and I went on the news myself. And Shalom Yatai, H.O.I. Philly in the building. I knew y'all would still be up, God damn it. Right, but yeah, it's kind of late, but I knew y'all still be up. Salakia, y'all, I would have went live earlier, but I was my tummy wasn't feeling too great, so I had to rest and drink some water, and you know, I'm feeling much better now. All praise to Yahweh and Yahushai. I don't know, it may be something I ate yesterday. These foods, you know, especially when you eat out. You know, we was out doing some more shopping for the Tabernacles, and I got a sandwich. So I don't know if that did it. I don't know, but I'm much better now. All praises. And it wasn't the wine. It wasn't the yayan. All right. Before I say anything, but I'm feeling much better. Got some rest and drank some water. My system feeling much better. All right. So enough of that. No folly. Let's get into it. Yeah, the floods. We're gonna talk about that a little bit, and then get like three different tabernacle scriptures from the ones we read already. Y'all better be making y'all list of tabernacle scriptures, Israel. Y'all hear me? I try to give different scriptures each night so you can have a good amount of scriptures that deal with the Feast of Tabernacles. Any questions or comments before I begin? All right, we're gonna get in. Last night I spoke about the floods briefly because I was just hearing about them, but I got a chance to study and check out some of the images today. And like I said, if y'all have any family in the I keep saying Brooklyn, New York area, check on your family in the New York area because you know, it's them floods was pretty rough. It reminded me of them floods a couple of weeks ago in Atlanta. It looks similar to that. See, all these wicked ass cities, the Most High flooding them, man. I hope he flooding out the demons and the trash. But any questions or comments before we start? And when I finish, I'll open up for questions or comments. So let's go to Genesis chapter 6. We're gonna start off with Genesis 6. We're gonna talk about the floods a little bit again, and and then get into, two or three more Feast of Tabernacle scriptures. So y'all can have a different repertoire of scriptures for the tabernacles. All right, so let's go to Genesis. We're going to go to Genesis. Salakia, bear with me. We're going to go to Genesis 6. And let me see where I want to start. Yeah. It says Genesis 6, we're going to start at 9. Genesis 6, and we're going to start at 9. All right. It says, these are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations, and Noah walked with Yahweh, meaning he kept the commandments. Because a lot of times we got to understand the law came by Moses, but the law was there in Genesis in the beginning. I did a lesson on that some years ago. Maybe I need to do a refresher lesson on that. Proving that the law was there in the beginning with the patriarchs. It was there. So it said Noah was a perfect man, meaning he kept the commandments and he walked with the Most High. He followed the Most High and kept the commandments, all right, to the best of his ability. All right, verse 10, and Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupted before Yahweh, and the earth was filled with violence. So that's why the Most High brought the flood. Because the earth at that time, it was corrupted and it was full of violence. And that's why when you, every culture or religion or philosophy, for the most part, they all have a flood story. You know why? Because Noah, his sons learned from him. So when Shem, Ham, and Japheth branched off into different nations, they knew the history. They knew about the flood. That's why when you check out like Babylonian writings, Gilgamesh epics, and Sumerian tablets and things of that nature, certain East Indian philosophies that you go back to in history, different nations, they all have a flood story, and it all comes from the scriptures. You understand? So a lot of people will say the Bible is plagiarized. No, the other religions took from the Bible, because Noah, remember Noah, his 3 sons came and populated the world. From Shem, Ham, and Japheth, we get our world population today. So that's why a lot of other religions and cultures, they have a flood story also, because Noah taught his sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and they were there. They witnessed the flood with their father. So when they branched off into other religions and cultures and nations, they added the flood story to their historical writings. All right, so let's read on. Genesis 6:11. The earth also was corrupted before Yahweh, and the earth was filled with violence. That's what's going on now. That's why the Most High brought the flood in the beginning. But he flooded the entire earth back then. And some so-called people that doubt the Bible or speak against the Bible, they say there's no evidence of a global flood. That's not true. They found Noah's Ark up on Mount Ararat. There's documents and history showing that they found Noah's Ark up on Mount Ararat. All right, so that's not true. There is archaeological and historical evidence in the Bible. All right, a lot of y'all, you know, just because you don't believe the scriptures say, for what if some do not believe? Romans 3:3 and 4. All right, so just because a lot of y'all don't believe, that don't mean it didn't happen. And brothers, especially brothers, when you're out there teaching and you're dealing with the people, don't be afraid to go toe-to-toe with the scriptures. If they don't believe the scriptures, that's on them. That's on them. You don't believe the Bible. That's on you. Don't try to let them take you out of the Bible to their vain arguments and philosophies and all these other man-made books. Don't let them take you out of the scriptures. You stay in the script, and that's how you defend the gospel in the script. Don't let them take you somewhere with their philosophy and what they believe in. No. You don't believe the scriptures, that's on you. That's where faith comes in. That's where faith in the Most High's word comes in. Shalom, Shonique. All right. Happy Feast of Tabernacles, day 3. Verse 12, and Yahweh looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon earth. And Yahweh said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. I'm going to jump down to verse 17. Y'all can read verses 14 through 16 on your own when the Most High told him to make the ark. Genesis 6:17, and behold, I, even I do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. See that? So, hold that. Genesis 6:13, then you jump, no, Genesis 6:9-13, and then you jump to 17. But what links with that? We're going to go to Revelation. Revelation 21:7-8 links with that. All right, Revelation. We're going to go to Revelation 21. And we just 8. All right, just 8, just verse 8. You can read verse 7, but we're going to get right to the point, verse 8. So put this in your notes, y'all, about the flood. Revelation, Genesis 6:9-13 / jump to verse 17. And then Revelation 21:8. Those two link up, all right? Revelation 21:8. But the fearful and unbelieving and abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. So why is this is talking about the nuclear destruction, of course. So why is it calling the nuclear destruction the lake of fire? What is a lake? A lake is like a body of water. But John described it as a lake of fire because like the Most High flooded the earth with water, he's going to flood the earth with fire with the nuclear destruction. It's going to be a flood of fire this time. That's why I described it like a lake of fire, like a giant body of water, like a giant body of fire. So the reason why it's called a second death also, because you go back to Genesis 6:17. And behold, I do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that's in the earth shall die. So that's why the second death is the nuclear fire. The first death was what? The flood. All right, Shalom, Vashalan. Everybody else that came in, Khan Kanai, Brother Keith Sanders, Shalom family. All right, so everybody understand? I underbar, Khan Kanai. I'm glad you like it. Everybody understand? Give me a Khan 777 if everybody understand. All right. So Revelation 21:8 with Genesis 6:17, the Most High said all flesh would die. Right? And why did he say all flesh would die? Because that was that first death. The first death was the flood. The second death is going to be the nuclear fire. All right. Meaning the Lord, 2 times, the Most High destroyed the earth once by water, and he's going to destroy it in the end by fire. And the same thing, like it tells you in Matthew 24. Let's get that real quick. Matthew 24. All right. We're going to get into a few on the tabernacles, but just to add a little zest to the lesson, you know, these floods in New York is not playing, man. So Matthew 24, and y'all know what I want, that verse, as in the days of Noah. Let me see, Matthew 24, and what verse do I want? Somebody post it up if they find it before me. Okay. Uh, 37. Okay. Matthew's 24 and 37. We're going to start at 36. All right. Matthew 24 and 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So Yahushua was saying, he don't even know the day, the water Yatai. He don't even know the day that he's going to return, right? Yahweh have to give Yahushua the order, right? He's rubbing his hands right now. Let me get down there and judge this wicked earth. Most High's like, no, wait, you know what I'm saying? The elect still got to be sealed. I got some more judgments. I got to send the angels out. And bring down some more judgments. Just wait. It'll be almost time soon. All right, 37. But as the days of Noah were, yeah, it's actually verse 37. You put 30. So we starting at 36. But it's actually verse 37 with Noah. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, They were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Same thing in these last days. The people going to be eating, drinking, marrying, giving into marriage. You got to understand, although Yahushua is going to return, there's going to be a lot of judgment and death on the earth. Normal life still going to be going on in certain places when Yahushua come. Especially like with the elites, the Illuminati and elite, because they're going to be off in their own private compounds and stuff, protected, while the rest of the earth is in chaos. They show you that in the movie Escape from New York. Remember Escape from New York? It was Kurt Russell. It was chaos all in the streets of the city. But then they had underground tunnels. And that's crazy because there was some young brothers that just found, or some young, I think they were Edomites, that just found the underground city in Chicago. Said they left the sewer cap open, and there was a ladder going down, and the young boy, if y'all seen that, put up a con 777. These young boys, I think there was some Edomites, they crawled down, and they said, damn, this thing goes down forever. So they went so deep underground, and they found a city under there. They found a theater, they found a basketball court, lockers, bathrooms. Yeah, in Chicago. It was all on Instagram. It went viral. All right, look it up. You know, teenagers find underground city in Chicago. So normal life, watch that movie Escape from New York if you ever get a chance. It was chaos on the streets. And Escape from L.A. also. There's Escape from New York and there's Escape from L.A. I think Kurt Russell played in both of them. All right, yeah, and while it was chaos on the street, they was in underground cities and off protected and compounds. They had men with security with full body armor and rifles protecting them while it was total chaos out in the street. And that's going to go on now. The Illuminati and the elites, they're going to be protected while it's just total damn chaos on the street. Another movie that shows you that in a different way is Elysium. All right, with Matt Damon. Watch that movie Elysium also, where it was chaos on Earth. I think that was in L.A. also. But they have built a city up in the sky. They have built like this kingdom city up in the sky where they was living lavish. But Esau going to be doing that here on the earth in these last days when chaos is going on. So they're going to be eating and drinking, marrying, giving into marriage until Yahweh shall come and destroy them. And he's going to come as the second death is happening, meaning the nuclear destruction. Everybody understand? Say put a con 777. All right, so, and knew not until the flood came, Matthew 24:39, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. But when Yahweh shall come, it's not going to be a flood of water. It's going to be a flood of fire. So we're going to enter up into the chariots this time. We're going to go on the chariots and then the nuclear, just like Noah. That's going to be our spiritual, the chariots are our spiritual ark. Just like I always bring this out. If you ever watched the movie 2012, watch the movie 2012, and in it, they had these ships to protect them when the earth got flooded, and they also call the ships arks. And the ships were able to go airborne also. They were for the ground, but they can go airborne also. So that was that was a play on Noah's Ark and the chariots. Right, it was a giant ship that they made to protect the people, and then that ship was able to go airborne also to protect the people from the destruction. So that was a play on the Noah's Ark and the chariots in the movie 2012. We see you, Hollywood. The men of the Lord see you. We see what's going on, right? Right, and you know when you're a Hollywood director or producer, you got to know the Bible. Because a lot of their movies are the silliest movie you could think in your mind, and it'll be based upon the scriptures. You have no idea. Right? So, Sister Yakalani, you said you recently had a dream about chariots or praises. I thought I saw one behind me last night, but it was another camper's lights. I was going to lie, y'all. It's a chariot while I'm teaching. No, but it was just some camper's light. But I've seen many chariots throughout my time. Before we leave from camping, hey, we might see some chariots. All right, finally stopped raining out here, so it's finally drying up, so we can enjoy tonight and tomorrow and the rest of the time we're here. All right, so Most High bringing the flood. So y'all go and watch some of the footage, man. The footage is crazy, man. Go watch some of the footage of the floods that the Most High brought in New York, and check on your family. If you have family in the New York area, just shoot them a text or a call, courtesy text or call, make sure they good. All right. You know, all praises. I checked on my family earlier. You know, we got a group chat, family group chat, and everybody said they're okay. I'm just waiting for my children to get back to me, make sure they good. But, you know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of prophecy, destruction. So, them floods are no joke. And there was no jokes. And the Most High going to bring worse ones in these last days. All right, so that's it. I just wanted to touch on a little update on the floods a little bit more because I saw footage. I saw that raw footage today. No floods was no joke in New York. And like I told y'all last night, as judgment is happening, you know, we're celebrating the Feast of Tabernacles. As destruction is happening on the earth, we're here celebrating the Tabernacle. See that? So as, you know, rejoicing and feasting and celebrating and you know, having a great time is going on, also destruction is going on at the same time. All right, so thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. Come here, Shalom. All right, so let's get one more. Because basically what happens, the storms come from, I mean, the rain and stuff, it comes from the storm. So it's basically a rainstorm that happens that the Most High bring to destroy and bring his judgments upon man. All right, so you got to understand that. All right, the Most High is bringing judgments all on this earth. And listen, man, if you don't repent and keep these commandments and get in the spirit, you know, you're going to be next, man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High going to bring judgments upon you. Because if you don't keep these commandments, man, somebody put up a post on a post on the Facebook. It said not keeping the commandments is like playing Russian roulette. And that's true. You know what I'm saying? That's very much true. Right? Right? Let me see what I want. Job 27 and 21. Job 27 and 21. It said, the east wind carrieth him away, and he departeth as a storm, hurleth him out of his place. Right? So what happens? Just like a storm, the rain comes and the wind and the rain and because that's all there's. The floods just come from a rainstorm. So a lot of times the Most High bring the wind and he causes what? Destruction with the winds, the floods, and the rain. All right, so just like when you read, the Most High basically is comparing here, like Esau's judgment is going to come upon him, right? Let me start at 19. It said, the rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He openeth his eyes, and he is not, meaning he's going to be destroyed. All right, and even though the Most High, he promised Noah that he wouldn't flood the entire earth no more. That's Genesis, hold on real quick. That's Genesis, the 8th chapter, when the Most High gave us the rainbow. All right, but the damn Sodomites came. The Sodomites came and took the damn rainbow for themselves. All right, took the great image of the Most High. That was to let us know, look, I'm going to give y'all a beautiful sight in the heaven, but this is to let y'all know that I'm not going to flood the earth entirely anymore. So that was the beauty of the rainbow that the Most High sent us. But he said, listen, I'm gonna make sure that I don't destroy the earth with water anymore, but I'm gonna do it by fire. But that don't mean the Lord can bring many floods on different places. The Lord can bring many floods. He's just not going to destroy the whole earth with water anymore. Genesis 9 and 8. And Yahweh spake unto Noah and to his sons with him, saying, and I, behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl of the cattle, and of every beast and of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood. neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. That don't mean the flood can't come and destroy New York. That don't mean the floods can't come and destroy other places. All right? The Most High's bring is what was that place where they just have floods also? Like I said last night, there's so many places, there's so much destruction. There was somewhere that recently had massive floods also. If anybody know, put it in the chat, right? I think Nigeria, but it was somewhere else more recently. The same time the earthquake happened in Morocco, the place was flooded. All right. So the Lord said, I'm not going to destroy the earth anymore, the entire earth by water anymore. I will still destroy the certain parts of the earth with water, but not the entire earth. So it says, and Yahweh said, this is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. So that's what no, it's not India or Japan. Japan, yeah, they have floods. India have floods, but it's somewhere else I'm thinking about. All right, was it Libya? Yeah, Libya, right? Yeah, it was Libya, the water Baruch. Yeah, yeah. Brother Badayak, it was Badayak. Yeah, it was Libya. That's what I was thinking about. It was Libya. While the earthquake happened in Morocco, they was having real bad floods in Libya. So the Most High said he wouldn't flood the earth with water anymore, but that don't mean he wouldn't flood certain parts of the earth with water. So New York got hit, Libya got hit, India, Japan, Nigeria, right? So the Most High is bringing these floods and storms. So verse 13 again, Genesis 9:13. And I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. See that? So it was the rainbow was the sign that the Most High wouldn't flood the whole earth anymore, but he will flood certain parts of the earth, Libya, New York, Atlanta, so on and so forth, right? But going back, Job 27 and 19. The rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He openeth his eyes, and he is not, right? In other words, in the blink of an eye, the Most High going to destroy Esau. He opened his eyes, and he is not. Like a blink of an eye, his judgment going to come quick. The rich man represents Esau, all right? It says, terrors take hold on him as waters, right? The Most High can use the waters, floods as terror. And not just Esau, any nation, all right? A tempest stealeth him away in the night, right? A tempest, which is another form of a storm. The east wind carrieth him away, and he departeth as a storm, hurleth him out of his place. So that's what happens with the hurricanes, the tempests, the storms, the tropical storms, the rainstorms, the thunder. That's all of the Most High. And the waters flood them and destroy them. All right, so let's get three scriptures on the tabernacles. Different ones from what we read already. Let's get Genesis 33. Let's get Genesis 33 and 18, I believe it is. All right, Genesis 33. And we're going to start at 16. Genesis 33:16. All right. Right. They're going to think, they're going to think they're safe in the bunker, you know, but they ain't going to be safe in the bunker. Right. The Most High said we're going to dig them out. Even if they make it after the floods and the nuclear destruction, it tell you we're going to go in and dig them out. All right. So, Genesis 33:16. So Esau returned that day on his way unto Seir. And Jacob journeyed to Succoth and built him an house. That's how you say booth in modern Hebrew, Succoth. But Succoth was also a city. It was an actual city, right? And built him an house and made booths for his cattle. Therefore, the name of the place is called Succoth. Because in this particular place, Jacob built him a house, but he made booths, or what we call tabernacles or tents now, for his cattle. All right. And it was an actual city that was named, when you go to ancient Paleo Hebrew, the word is Sakawaft. But Succoth is like English. In modern Hebrew, or that Yiddish that Amalek speak, they say Sukkot, Sukkot. But in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, it's Sakawaft. Sakawawth. Sakawath is booth. Sakawathiyum would be booths plural. All right, in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. So making booths was nothing foreign to our people. All right, we understood that. Here, Jacob made booths for his cattle. So we made booths in the wilderness, or tents, temporary housing, whatever you call it, or tabernacles, dwelling. Tabernacle is just a dwelling. All right, so we made dwellings all throughout history. Right here, Jacob made booths for his cattle. And remember, of course, another name for Feast of Tabernacles is Feast of Booths. Y'all can link this up, Genesis 33:17 with Nehemiah 8:13 through 18. Remember last night we read that about the children of Israel dwelt in booths, and we made booths on the top of our houses and everything. So y'all can link, again, Genesis 33:17 with Nehemiah 8:13 through 18. All right, Khan? Right, so from there, let's go to Numbers. Let's go to Numbers 20. Let me see what I want here. Numbers 24, I believe it is. All right. Yeah, Numbers 24 and 5. Right? Numbers 24 and 5, and it reads, "How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, and thy tabernacles, O Israel." So our spiritual tent and tabernacles, why are they goodly? Because the Most High dwells with us. Right? There's layers to the feast days. All right? There's different layers to understand the feast days. Our tent and tabernacle also represents our dwelling. And why is it goodly? Because the Most High dwells with us. He dwells with us. He dwells within our bodies. He puts a spirit in our bodies. So when we worship him and keep his commandments, he protects us. He's our tabernacle and tent and dwelling. He's our spiritual tabernacle, tent and dwelling. So again, Numbers 24 and 5. "How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, and thy tabernacles, O Israel." All right, so the Most High is our dwelling and our tabernacle also. And he said they're goodly. Let's go to Deuteronomy. One more. We get three in the all three in the Torah today. All right. And Most High we'll read some more throughout the time. All right. Deuteronomy 31. And let me see what I want. We're going to start at 6 and then jump down. Deuteronomy 31 and 6. "Be strong and of a good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy power, he it is that doeth go with thee. He will not fail thee nor forsake thee." So whenever we was going out to war with the other nations and the enemy, we always had that pep talk and prayer. Don't fear. Shalom, Sister Maureen. Shalom, everybody that's just coming on. Shalom, Talia. Shalom, KP Barnabas, Nava, Elijah Isaiah, Sister Wanda. Shalom, everybody that's just coming in. Kwame Shalom. Good to see y'all on here. All right, y'all tabernacling with us. Tabernacling for day 3 with us. Out here in these elements. Right? Pitch down black and me, but hey, we good. We got light. All right, Deuteronomy 31 and 6. Again, "Be strong and of a good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For Yahweh thy power, he it is that doeth go with thee. He will not fail thee nor forsake thee." So whenever we went to war, whenever we was in a tight situation, we always pray to the Most High and we ask him to be with us. All right, he's our power. Ask the Most High to be with us because what? He's the one that protects us. He goes out with us. Right? Without the Most High, you're done. You're nothing. Right? Shalom, my Tazawam. All right, so jump down to verse 9. "And Moses wrote this law and delivered it unto the priests, the sons of Levi, which bear the ark of the covenant of Yahweh, and unto all the elders of Israel. And Moses commanded them, saying, At the end of every 7 years, and a solemnity of the year of release." Every 7 years was the year of release. You can be let go from being a servant. If you was a hired Israelite servant, you can be let go by the Hebrew that you was working for. And all your debt get cleared. That's why this is an important time for the nation of Israel, because during the Feast of Trumpets, Day of Atonement, and Feast of Tabernacles, a lot of stuff went on civilly with the nation of Israel. So the year of release, every 7 years, we were to have that on the Feast of Tabernacles. Just like every 50 years, the year of Jubilee was to be on the Day of Atonement. All right, so those particular times had to be on these particular feast days. All right, Deuteronomy 31:10 again. And Moses commanded them, saying, at the end of every 7 years, in the solemnity of the year of release, in the Feast of Tabernacles, when all Israel is come to appear before Yahweh thy power, in the place which he shall choose, thou shalt read this law before all Israel in their hearing. So that's why it's good, you know, as a custom according to scriptures, all throughout the 8 days of Tabernacles, try to read, you know, the first 5 books of Moses, the law, the Torah. All right, in different parts, random chapters. You can read from Genesis to Deuteronomy if you a speed reader, or you can read good a length of time in that time. You can read the whole Torah in that 8 days if you could. All right, maybe you don't want to rush, so because you want to understand everything, but it's 8 days. Read the Torah anytime, but it was a custom during the Feast of Tabernacles. We read the law, and on all feast days we read the law. All right. Gather the people together, men and women and children, and thy stranger that is within thy gates, that they may hear, and that they may learn and fear Yahweh our power, and observe to do all these words of the law, and that their children which have not known anything may hear and learn to fear Yahweh our power, as long as ye live in the land whither ye go over Jordan to possess it. So the Most High said, read the law to Israel. All right, make sure they fear and understand the law. They fear and understand the law and fear the Most High. And when they go into their promised land, they have to set up and keep this law. So within that, the Feast of Tabernacles, we were to read about the law so we can remember the law of the Most High. By Hashem HaMashiach Yahushai. In the Feast of Tabernacles, that was a custom also. So any questions or comments? Just a quick 3 scriptures for the Feast of Tabernacles. Any questions or comments before I close out? All right. Any questions or comments? Going once, going twice. No. So, brothers and sisters, continue to have a blessed Feast of Tabernacles. I hope everybody's in the spirit. Everybody's staying safe if you're out camping. Watch out for the children and the women. Make sure, sisters, children, whatever, they may have to go to the restroom at night, do what they got to do, make sure they protected. Everybody got lights. Brothers, look out for the brothers. The brothers also look out for each other if you're out camping. Not just H.O.I, but all of Israel. We concerned about the whole nation, all right? But H.O.I, y'all know. All right, look out for the women, the children, the brothers, each other. It's dark, some of these campsites. Make sure you got proper lighting. You're looking, sisters are not wandering off by themselves. Children not wandering off by themselves. All right, make sure everybody's okay. Brothers, you have to escort, each other, or the sisters or the children do so. Brothers, you all right, you protected. You can read between the lines, then, make your bathroom run late at night. Do what you got to do. But, everybody stay safe and enjoy the Tabernacles. Most High will, in the near future, we'll be able to do it all together on our own piece of land or property or whatever. We don't have to worry about no outsiders. It'll just be all Israel. We can regulate ourselves. We hopefully looking forward to that. And that's about it. Once again, any questions, comments, brothers and sisters? Just a short lesson to edify for the 3rd day, night of Tabernacles. As the sun went down, we on the 3rd day. Hope everybody had a blessed Shabbat. Hope you got your grub on. Eat, drink, be merry. Remember everything in moderation. And enjoy the feast day. Any questions or comments before we close out? I'm giving y'all a chance. Now, see, watch y'all be in my inbox or the email. And, Elder, can we eat lamb on the Feast of Tabernacles? I don't know if we can eat lamb. The lamb is only for the Passover. Right? Y'all going to be asking me some crazy question. The water brother Elijah. Short and to the point, but If you learn one thing, I've done my job. Kwame Shala. Anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah. Israel asks some wild questions. Right? Are we supposed to sleep on a cot, air mattress, or a sleeping bag, elder? What are we sleeping in the wilderness with Moses? Right? On the ground, goddammit, now. No folly, no folly, no folly. Right? Right? Ladia asked him about cooking on a Shabbat. Yes, you can cook. If a Shabbat falls during a feast day, you can cook. You're always going to have a Shabbat on Passover, Feast of Tabernacles, and Hanukkah. You're always going to have a Shabbat because those are 7 and 8 days. You're always going to have a Shabbat. So, yes, you can cook. All right, you can cook throughout those days because it's part of celebrating the feast within those days. All right? Shalom. Sister Brittany's in here. Shalom, Sister Brittany. Oh, I didn't even see you come on. Shalom, sis. How you doing? I hope all is well. Anybody else? Any questions or comments? Any questions or comments? I'm giving y'all a chance now. All right. Anything else major y'all seen in the news? Anything major? And I was looking at them floods all day. They had 8, 10, 12-minute videos of them floods in New York. I was looking at that all day. Anything else major in the news, Israel? Anything? I guess not. Anything else major in the news? No. Anybody got any tabernacle testimonies? Right? Tabernacling testimonies. Yeah, look up the floods, sis. It was crazy in New York. I saw quite a few videos. The videos kept popping up. Yeah, they looting in Philly. They was rioting in Philly because they let that cop off that killed that Ephraimite brother. 27 years old. Racist ass cop, man, just took the brother's life. But see, this what our people need. For you to wake up. You literally think you still living in a post-racial America. But you need it. You need these harsh wake-up calls. Yeah, the verdict on the cop got off. I don't even think he got indicted. I think the grand jury refused to indict him. You know? So we read it. We don't have to get it. We read it Wednesday in camp. We was going into it in camp, downtown Brooklyn Wednesday. Our possessors slay us and hold themselves not guilty. So again, this is what our people need. You don't need a damn sexy red and a damn Sukihana. You know? Oh, he got off because the judge knew the prosecutor. Wow. Wow. Esau always say it's good to have friends in high places. Shalom, Sister Sharice. Oh, the officer was friends with, Yash said there was, the judge and the prosecutor was, well, they all probably friends. They all probably part of the same damn clan group. The judge is a grand wizard. The prosecutor's a grand dragon. Having a damn chain of command going in the clan. They all, you know, and the cop is a damn prospect. They all together, yeah. They all work together, man. I tell y'all the story, man. We got locked up one time in New York teaching. We was teaching and we got into a fight, and we caught an assault charge. That was an old First House of Israel camp that we started in 98, 99. Me, a brother by the name of Bun Lawyer. Some of y'all might remember Bun Lawyer. Rest in peace, he passed away. And another brother by the name of Tawabra Ka, I believe. And we got locked up. We got into we was scrapping. We was defending ourselves, and we was getting it in, and we got locked up. Assault, we called a 3rd-degree assault charge. And one of Brother Tawabra Ka's lawyer was a black woman. It was a sister, right? And she said to us, she said, I am quitting the legal. It was legal aid because whenever we didn't hire no damn lawyers. We said, just give me a damn legal aid. Because most of the time we knew we was going to beat the case. So she was a legal aid lawyer. She was a lawyer. She was there. Legal aid lawyer in New York City, Brooklyn, New York City, for, Manhattan, New York City for 8 years. That woman nearly broke down and cried to us. And she said, I'm quitting the Legal Aid Society. She said, I don't even know what I'm going to do with my life. She said, I do not want to practice law anymore. She said, this place is so damn racist. I want to cry. This one, and I felt emotional I almost cried with the sister. The way she looked in her face, and she didn't even come dressed for work that day. She had like a pair of jeans on, and just to show, lawyers usually dress up. She was like, she said, after your case, I'm quitting. She said, I know you guys are innocent. You guys just be out there teaching the Bible. I know about you guys. You guys are not out there to fight nobody. The people don't agree with y'all. They get emotional. They attack y'all. Y'all defend yourselves. But she said, I am quitting the Legal Aid Society of New York City. She said, this place is so damn racist. It's unbelievable. Another case we was on, we was fighting again. You know what I'm saying? We used to fight a lot back then. The camps was much more turned up, right? Fighting again. We caught another assault charge, got locked up, had to go through the system, had to get legal aid, whatever. Another Edomite legal aid lawyer. He was mad because I think we had got the court late one day or something like that. And he's like, come on, guys. You can't be getting to court late. I have to have all my cases on time. I got innocent men upstairs that need me. And he slipped and said that. That devil slipped and said that. But that Edomite legal aid, he knew that a lot of them jakes was innocent. They was being framed or they was being locked up on trumped up charges. And he just blurted it out. And they had a certain level, they had a certain floor in the court for murder charges. It was all for murder charges. And that's what he was talking about. So a lot of times somebody get killed in the hood. And yeah, if somebody takes somebody's life, they do a homicide unjustly, a murder, unjust homicide. Yes, they should, there's laws on murder in the Bible. But a lot of times what'll happen is somebody get killed in the hood and they just grab any nigga and say he did it. And with no real evidence, nothing. Yeah, those draconian laws. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the Edomite, those was two experiences I will never forget, man. That Edomite, he said, I got innocent men upstairs. He was talking about the murder floor. In other words, a lot of them brothers were locked up for murders they didn't even do. Now, get the real murderer. Don't get me wrong. But they just grab any black man and throw him in jail and say, yo, he did it. That happened to a good friend of mine back in East New York. This brother was at work. And they locked him up for a double homicide. And I knew the cat that really did it. You know what I'm saying? But I say too much. There's no statute of limitations on a body. They just locked up Keefe D for Tupac's murder. Right, Tupac got killed, 96? There's no statute of limitation. But anyway, all right, I ain't worried about no police coming after me or nothing. But anyway, the dude that they locked up, we knew he didn't do it. Everybody around the way, it happened in broad daylight. It happened 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It was a double homicide over it was a drug block, right? It was the Dreads, the Jamaicans they was warring over a drug block, whatever. It happened 1 o'clock in the afternoon. A lot of people around the way saw it. It was broad daylight. The brother they locked up, we knew he didn't do it. Everybody in the hood knew he didn't do it. They locked the brother up, gave him 44 years. They convicted him on a double homicide, gave him 44 to life. He got out after 8 years. His lawyer, he got a lawyer, and a lawyer came and was able to produce the evidence that, he didn't do it. He was actually at work. He had his boss testify at the trial, and they still convicted him. Any nigga will do. And I remember I was just graduating from high school. I came off the train from my school getting my diploma. I got around the way. I seen all the police, and I said, yo, what happened? The man said, yo, this da-da-da-da-da, just caught 2 bodies today. These niggas going to war over this drug block. Broad daylight, yo, everybody saw it. I said, damn. I went around, one of the bodies was still out there. I took one of the bodies already. And the Edomite detective was talking, and he was boasting and bragging. He said, oh, yeah, well, I'm going to solve this one. I'm going to definitely solve this case. Oh, this case is solved. It's definitely solved. Because the detectives would get bonuses and different things for each homicide they solved. So they just grabbed any brother. But the point being, going back to Philly, is the racial system, man. Zechariah 11:4 and 5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Psalms 35:11, false witnesses did rise up against me. Right? Revelation 2, the devil shall lock some of you in prison. Revelation 2:10. We just quote them. We don't have to get them. The devil, this is a demonic, evil, satanic system that's locking up our brothers and sisters. So, you know, I remember them three stories vividly, man. That detective was like, oh, I'm going to solve this, of course. And in my mind, I'm like, how he so sure he going to solve it? Because we just going to grab any nigger. And if we say he's guilty, that nigger's guilty. Right? And this brother was at work when a damn homicide happened. The black woman legal aid, she said, I'm quitting. This place is racist as hell. I can't take it no more. The white lawyer said, I got innocent. He spazzed out and he blurted it out. I got innocent men upstairs. I got to defend. Right? So it's just a racist system, man. It's not built for us. It's not designed for us. And we got to repent and keep the commandments and ask the Most High to get us up out of here. So any more questions or comments? All right, y'all. So Ashar, Kag, Sakawaf in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. Ashar is happy. Kag is feast. Sakawaf is tabernacles. Happy Feast of Tabernacles, day 3. The water for coming on live again with me. You know, trying to come on live throughout the 8 days, you know, as much as we can. And edify y'all on something, you know, for the 8 days. All praise to Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. Kwam Yashala, we still got next. Hallelujah. All praise to Yahweh and Yahushai forever and ever. Amen. Be safe out there. If you are camping again, make sure the men, women, and children, everybody's safe. If you're camping in your homes, enjoy your spiritual tabernacle, which is your home. And have a beautiful Feast of Tabernacles, day 3. And the rest of the 5 days left. By Shema Mashiach Yahushai. So with that, I'm going to sign off. Priest Zabach, H.O.I to the chariots fly. All the camps in Yahweh and Yahushai throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Kwam Yashala, we still got next. Hallelujah. Bring it out. H.O.I pull-up boys. All the camps in Yahweh and Yahushai throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Once again, Ashar, Kag, Sakawaf. Happy Feast of Tabernacles, day 3. Shalom. Kun. Kun. All right, as my cap would say. Kwam Yashala. Shalom, family.